primary thing I do as chaplain is connecting with students, and I do that through meeting them at lunchtime, going on excursions and camps with them, having one-on-one interviews and also group sessions, and just connecting with them through a variety of different ways. You've got a lot more than what first meets the eye. Jared is one of those guys who you see a lot of potential in, but there's just something missing, there's just something that's holding him back.
Yeah, I just started to kind of rebel, kind of like smoking at school, I don't know, wagging.
The administration sent him down to me and I started talking with him and exploring a little bit of the issues that were going on and just trying to build a relationship with him.
He just came along and shook your hand or something. Like, it's not like he had that authority of a teacher. He didn't want that. He just wanted to be there for you.
Fairly early on, as I built a relationship with Jared, it was quite evident that there are quite a few things going on in his life that were providing some challenges for him.
My parents split up at a young age. I can't remember when they were together, but yeah, my dad had what's called bipolar, and he had a bit of an anger problem, and I hardly ever got to see my mum because she was actually going through a drug habit at that time. That's when my dad came and took me away and got full-time custody of me. Yeah, it was pretty sad because I didn't get to see my brother or sister regularly. That's when my dad passed away, and so I had to go live with my godparents. It was kind of like losing both my parents because my mum was so far away. So like, I really couldn't handle it. It just went crazy.
Down the track, Jared told me that his father had committed suicide, and that was a really big, obviously a big blow for him.
My dad was there for 13, 14 years of my life, and just to lose him in that split second was devastating. It pretty much ruined my life.
Jared really struggled to come to terms with his father's suicide, and there are times when Jared asked some pretty big questions about his future as well.
I actually attempted to commit suicide 3 or 4 times. Didn't have the guts to go through with it.
There were some really difficult times for Jared. He got really frustrated. He would often just not be able to cope in the classroom and have to be taken out of that environment. And often he'd come down and have a chat with me.
Some of the main ideas that he gave me was that I did have potential, and that there was a life worth living.
Down the track, we had the opportunity to run the Connect program at the college, and we thought that Jared would be a great candidate for that.
Yeah, it was just good to get out there and get out of the school grounds to have time with your mates.
We did a couple of camps where he just had to get way out of his comfort zone, and he handled that really well. I think he grew in an amazing way through those camps and really had a lot of self-confidence built up in him.
The camps are sequenced so that they're not too hard to start with, so they can have a taste of success, and then that encourages them to then take on more challenges. And as they succeed, then that helps obviously to build their confidence. And then we work with them to try and transfer that into their other environments. The exciting thing about Connect is that it's long term, and it's not just a series of camps. The camps are just a tool. The real key to it is that community, the feeling of community and the feeling that these young people feel they belong to something.
I got to understand what other people are going through as well, not just myself, not just thinking about myself and what I was going through, but also thinking about other people and helping other people through their journeys.
After the Connect program finished, Jared moved back up north with his mum, and still being able to keep in touch with him a little bit. He's come down a few times and helped out with the Connect program as a leader. And just recently I've been talking to him, and he was given Student of the Week a few weeks ago for English, and he's been even getting A's in his maths now. He's just got so much more to look forward to now. You know, he's gone from a place of almost despair and hopelessness to a place where, wow, the future looks pretty bright.
If I hadn't have got involved with Timaroy, I think I'd be still down in the back, smoking, getting in trouble with the cops, getting suspended. But I did, and I'm on my way to an apprenticeship as a carpenter, and I'm starting a new life, starting a new beginning.